Breaking news, Nigerians, the battle for the 2027 election has begun. But the future of Atiku Abubakar as another presidential candidate in the 2027 elections is undecided. Now, Atiku, a former VP of Nigeria, has been told to drop his presidential ambition ahead of 2027 election. Yes, my country people, according to PDP, it is not in the place of Atiku to decide for the People's Democratic Party because they are running a national political party, and for crying out loud, one that has governed this country for 16 years. And they cannot be expected to have one person determining the party's direction. Enough is enough. So, the PDP Deputy National Publicity Secretary, Ibrahim Abdullahi, said Atiku can no longer dictate the direction of the party while endorsing the call for the ex-president Goodluck Jonathan to join the 2027 race. According to Abdullahi, the PDP is a national party and Atiku cannot tell the party who to field in the 2027 presidential election. So it seems that the PDP has obviously lost its touch, but they are already gearing up for the election. And Atiku Abubakar, being a party chieftain, has really done a lot for the party. But then, is Atiku's future guaranteed in the PDP ahead of 2027 election? I think the People's Democratic Party would need a fresh candidate ahead of the election. So, there have been calls that Atiku Abubakar should drop his presidential ambition and not dictate for the party. Guys, this is interesting. So, we know that not only Atiku is gearing up for the 2027 battle. No, other persons are also gearing up. Just that we know that Atiku's intentions for that position is quite clear to all. Atiku has never hidden the fact that he always, eyes that position to be the next president of this country, to rule Nigeria. Even as a VP, Atiku had one or two controversial cases against him. But what can we say? We cannot stop a man's ambition. Tinubu, who had tried before now, he had been eyeing that position, just that Tinubu has been plotting and strategizing. He was plotting, he was strategizing, but Buhari also had tried. Now, I guess Atiku Abubakar is also trying his best to see how he can get his hands on that position. But then, what can we say? The fate of Atiku Abubakar is undecided, even as there have been calls that he should drop his presidential ambition. So when it comes to Atiku Abubakar, there are now comparison between him and the former president Goodluck Jonathan. They've been comparison recently on the characters and attributes of Jonathan to that of Atiku Abubakar, which one will be more preferable. These have been a debate in the minds of many, especially as the PDP are expressing doubts that Atiku would lead them again in the next election, which gives room for other candidates to step into the picture rather than Atiku Abubakar. Now, another question would be, who would it be? Who would it be? Who would the PDP give its flag, as to be its flag bearer? Who will the PDP make its flag bearer in the 2027 election? I'm sure they are finding a strong candidate that would be able to kick off the APC from power. So they are now feeling like Atiku is not the final solution to, getting a shot at presidency. Atiku may not be the final solution at doing that. But then, let's watch how everything will play out. This is how, the PDP have, noted that they are not in support of Atiku's presidency in 2027. They have also noted that he can no longer decide for the PDP. So I guess he was the one deciding for the PDP all this while. And they've now come to a realization that enough is enough, and they would not let Atiku Abubakar to decide for the party anymore. So guys, this is it. Ibrahim Abdullahi, the National Deputy Publicity Secretary of the party, have called for for Goodluck Jonathan to run against President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election. Abdullahi said Atiku cannot be single-handedly controlling the direction of things, adding that PDP is a national party. He maintained that the former vice president cannot dictate to the party who to field in for its 2027 presidential candidate. The PDP leader acknowledged Atiku's efforts in running for the presidency, but suggested that it is high time for Atiku to support someone else, particularly if the odds favor the person, which he believes is the case of Goodluck Jonathan in 2027. There have been a lot of highlights regarding Jonathan's past administration as president, which included stabilizing the forex, achieving single-digit inflation. He emphasized the need. There've been emphasis for the need of a nationalist like Jonathan to salvage the country's current situation, which transcends party lines. And now they've called on Atiku to back off. It seems that it is not his time. His time has elapsed. So will Atiku be willing to back off under the instructions of the People's Democratic Party? Will he be ready to drop his ambition and support, whosoever the PDP chooses to be its flag bearer? This is coming as an advice to the People's Democratic Party and also to Atiku Abubakar. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.